Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And so in this video, I want to talk about manifesting and taking it back to the basics. And I also want to talk about The Wizard of Oz, which is one of my favorite movies. And I'm going to tell you why. So if you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to try to make this super quick because the memory on my phone is running out per usual. So I did want to talk about manifesting and bringing it back to the basics. I think that's really important to kind of go back because even, I study hypnosis, I've studied neuroscience, I've studied quantum physics. And with all of that knowledge, sometimes it's just good for me to just take it back to the basics. And so sometimes it's good for us to go back to the basics. And speaking of basic, if you're not yet a manifesting basic, you should definitely check out my workshop, Manifesting Made Basic AF. I'm going to leave a link below for that. So we have the audio training and now we have the video training available. And basically, we're taking it back to the basics because we're manifesting all the time. And so I think that we can sometimes make things a lot more complicated than it needs to be. And that's why I want to talk about one of my favorite movies, The Wizard of Oz, which if you haven't seen that movie, what are you doing? Are you living under a rock? I hope you've seen that movie. So there's different schools of thought on what The Wizard of Oz really truly means. Some people say it's an allegory for some more sinister stuff, but what I noticed this as a child. Now, I watched The Wizard of Oz as a child, and I haven't seen it in a very long time, actually. I don't know if I've even seen it as an adult. Have I seen it as an adult? I don't think I have, and I might need to rewatch it. But one of the things that I noticed as a child when I was watching that was the interesting way that they did things, and they wanted certain things, right? And how they went on a journey. So I'm going to break it down to you what it means to me and how the Wizard of Oz, if you do not know, is a great map for manifesting. Yes. So people are if you do not know, I do film on my phone, so people text me, and my partner is away on business, and so yeah, that's that thing. But yes, The Wizard of Oz is a great what should we say? What should we call it? Just a movie that really signifies manifesting. Now, that's kind of one of the things I actually look at is there's certain movies that really speak to me, and it's really, there's an undertone there that's trying to tell you something, but a lot of people miss it. The Matrix was kind of like, okay, we're putting it out there, right? And there's other movies like Practical Magic and other movies that I'm not going to talk about in this video, but that really speak to manifesting and the power of your mind, right? And so I want to talk about The Wizard of Oz, breaking it down to back to the basics on what manifesting is. And so if you do not know what The Wizard of Oz is, it is okay, I'll just read the description of the movie. Do I want to read the whole description? But basically, a tornado rips through Kansas, which is where the main character, Dorothy, lives. And she goes on a quest to find the magical land of Oz. I'm going to just summarize it. And so they follow the yellow brick road towards the Emerald City to find the Wizard of Oz. And so she meets the Scarecrow, and the Scarecrow is looking for a brain. The Tin Man is missing a heart, so he is looking for a heart. And the Cowardly Lion is looking for courage. He wants to find courage. And so they are seeking these external things. They're not external, they're internal, but they think they're external things, and they go on this journey, this quest to find the Wizard of Oz because they know that the Wizard of Oz is going to provide these things. I'm sure you know where this is going, okay? And so there's different characters along the way. They go on the journey of the yellow brick road, and the witch, the good witch and the bad witch. And one of my favorite, and I'm gonna go more deep into this, but one of my favorite quotes ever. Now, Maya Angelou is my queen; she is my girl. But one of my favorite quotes, so I do like a lot of her quotes, but one of my favorite quotes is from this movie. You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it yourself. And that's what the good witch told to Dorothy after she went on this long journey trying to find these things, right? So I think that, even I can see the similarity in my own journey, thinking that everything is outside of me. And I say all the time on this channel that it's all internal. So we look outside of ourselves. We go on these journey, and the journey will bring you back to yourself eventually. The journey will always, I'm telling you, will always bring you back to yourself. And so we go on these journeys trying to seek outside of ourselves. We think that all of this stuff external to us is going to make us happy. We're seeking outside of ourselves, but everything is inside you. You have the power to transform your life. And now this is what we talk about in Manifesting Made Basic. You have the power. And so the main thing that we talk about in Manifesting Made Basic and how to transform your life, if you're looking to micro manifest, we also talk about the difference between macro and micro manifesting. So if you're looking to laser focus and manifest something specific, or you're looking to macro manifest, which is total transformation, shifting your life, shifting your identity, shifting who you are, right? And so we talk about these things, and it all comes back to you. It's all internal to you. It's all your energetic state. And this is what we talk about, the inner work, is your thoughts in conjunction with your feelings. That what precedes our feelings are our thoughts. Now, when it comes to the masculine and feminine, that's within it, inside of us, right? We all have, whether you're seeking that in an external relationship, which, like I say, the power coupling, they work in dynamic. You also have to get in alignment with yourself. We have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. And so the masculine energy is our conscious mind. So we use our conscious mind to dictate what it is that we're looking to experience. And our feminine energy, our subconscious mind follows. We're changing our energetic state. So thoughts precede feelings. Our feelings are feminine energy. So let's talk about power coupling, for instance. Okay, we talk about power coupling and how, if you seek to embrace your feminine energy and seek a partner that embraces his masculine energy, in that dynamic, there is a leader and a follower, right? So the masculine is the leader, the doer, the execution, the, make things happen. And the feminine energy is a follower. It's the manifester. It's to make things happen. It's in touch with their feelings, intuition. And so even within ourselves, we have the masculine and the feminine energy. So the masculine, the thoughts, the feminine are feelings. And so shifting our energetic state is changing our thoughts, and in turn our feelings will change, and both are our energetic state, and they shift us into what it is we desire. Okay, this is what we're talking about in Manifesting Made Basic. I mean, we break it down, we make it simple. It's basic, but this is manifesting. And so back to the Wizard of Oz, okay, because I only got a certain amount of time. But, I want to talk about some of the symbolism of the Wizard of Oz and the Yellow Brick Road. I hadn't really looked into some symbolism that other people had said about the Wizard of Oz. So I didn't even think about the Yellow Brick Road, but I knew I was like, okay, they're going on a journey, a finding, a seeking journey, right? But the Yellow Brick Road really symbolizes the journey to enlightenment. the journey to alignment, I would say, but the journey of enlightenment, right? And so at the end, like towards the end of the movie, they realize that Oz, this seeking outside of ourselves is an illusion. Oz and all of these things are an illusion. She had the power within her the whole time. Now, there's other things I wanted to talk about within this. And so, another thing that I found very interesting when it came to The Wizard of Oz is which is very famous. I think everyone knows this. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And she said it 3 times. Basically, she's affirming 3 times there's no place like home. Okay. And so at the end of the movie, too, she does wake up from the dream because it all was a dream. Like the how symbolic it is when you understand manifesting and you see it in that movie. It's quite interesting. It's really like, wow, like mind blown. But like, the affirming and like seeking outside of you, and then you find out everything is an illusion, and you realize that the power lies within you the whole time. That is so amazing. And you have the power to transform, shift, and change your life if that's what you want. And so basically, that's what I wanted to talk about is, manifesting is really coming into alignment, knowing that you hold the power. And, a lot of people, especially in the manifesting space, talk about the circumstances don't matter. And that's true. I'll tell you, when I was manifesting a certain person, a specific person, as they say, in the industry, I'm telling you, circumstances do not matter. Almost everything that you would think that could stand in my way was it. But I persisted. I held to the vision. And how important that is. We also talk about holding to the vision. Holding to the vision and manifesting made basic. So I invite you guys to check out Manifesting Made Basic. I'm going to leave the link below. I'm about to run out of time, so I got to cut this kind of short. But I did want to make a video real quick on coming back to the basics when it comes to manifesting. And it's not complicated. We use techniques to help us manifest. Now, that's where people get tripped up. You're training yourself to be a certain way when it comes to manifesting. And that's getting into the energetic state, right? So that's getting into the energetic state. But the techniques are assisting you. And we get tripped over these techniques, like what works, what doesn't. These are just techniques helping you to train to get into the energetic state and shift. And so that's what we talk about in Manifesting Made Basic is what energetic state are you in now and where are you going? What energetic state are you shifting into? So not complicated. I got to go. My phone's about to cut off. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe. I talk about manifesting, parallel realities, feminine energy, all of that jazz. So if you're interested in things like that, I think you'll like it here. So anyways, that's all for this video, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.